Good morning to respected Chief Guest and my esteemed colleagues, dear faculty members, and all the cadets and all distinguished guests. To the principal sir, good morning to everybody. And it gives me immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to you all on behalf of the Marine Engineering Department of Amet University to this significant event organized in collaboration with the Institute of Marine Engineers, a revered professional society dedicated to advancing the art and science of marine engineering. Today we gather here with a shared purpose to empower our cadets with the professional skills and enlighten them about the tremendous benefits of Imei membership. The Institute of Marine Engineers has long been a beacon of excellence, fostering innovation, professional growth, and a sense of camaraderie among marine engineers. We are privileged to have such a vital partnership with them. I want to particularly thank our Chief Guest, Mr. David Pirvatkar, Chairman, Imei Mumbai Branch, students, subcommittee members, shining example of leadership and dedication in marine engineering, and your presence here today is an inspiration to all our cadets, sir. I also express my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Amet sir for his valuable contribution and unwavering support in nurturing the future generation of marine professionals from Amet University. This event is a testament to the values and we hold dear professionalism, knowledge sharing, and the pursuit of excellence. Through today's session, I am confident that our cadets will gain insights that will prepare them for the challenges and opportunities in their careers. Let us all engage wholeheartedly in this discussion and presentation that follow after this. And may this event serve as a stepping stone towards greater professional achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite respected Captain Srinivas Gopan, Principal DJs to deliver presidential address.
Very good morning to everyone. Maybe a little louder, please. Respected Chief Guest, Mr. David Pirvatkar, thank you for coming here. He is the chairman of Imei, all of you know, Mumbai branch. My colleague and super senior, Mr. Chidambaram. Mr. Mukherjee. Showing his hand. Yes, he is very senior to me. He has moved out of it. And Mr. Anand Tripathi has also been our mainstay from Mumbai. And we brought in a lot of companies. He was 4 or 5 years, 5 years now? 5 years, 6 years now with Amet. I'm here for about a year and a half as your principal. And also looking at the esteemed guests of the dais, the faculty, and my dear students. Correct. Imei, I mean, all of you all know what Imei is, right? Yeah, Institute of Marine Engineers India. Likewise, we have CMI for Master Mariners, Institute of Engineers for engineers all over. In fact, Imei is a wing of Institute of Engineers also, independent. Independent. Okay, now what are they doing? See, this is your seniors forming a sort of an association to benefit you all. In fact, Imei has gone a long way ahead, starting training programs for you, and you can always take full advantage of whatever programs. They're publishing all of those. The student chapter we have started for the last 2 years. So, idea is you enroll and you're able to make use of whatever facilities provided by the Imei. Okay, it is going to benefit you for sure. There are a lot of programs, specialized programs given by Imei, which you can enroll in and use it to your benefit. And I hope this continues and going forward, you will be coming into place I mean, Mr. Brodkar, like me, we all started off like you some 30, 40 years back, and now we are in this position addressing you. You are the future. So please take advantage of whatever is provided to you by IMEI, and also think about contributing as you go forward towards IMEI. A lot of projects they arrange, you can participate in presentations and be rewarded for good presentations and projects. I wish you all the best, and I wish IMEI also all the best under your stewardship, sir, and let it go forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to call upon Cadet Akshita Patel to give an introduction about our esteemed chief guest.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. David Birwarkar is an accomplished professional with over 17 and a half years of experience in the maritime industry. He holds a degree in mechanical engineering and completed his marine engineering training at Mumbai Port Trust. He began his sea career with Shipping Corporation of India before moving to Valens. He continued to build his career with Valens in London, SR Shipping Limited and Anglo Eastern Ship Management India. In 2004, he joined the Great Eastern Shipping Company. Over the next 10 and a half years, he served as Vice President heading Fleet Management, which encompassed crucial functions such as technical new buildings, procurement, and fleet personnel departments. He then took on the role of Vice President for the Training and Assessment Department, serving for an additional 5 years. He retired on 5th April 2021, but continued contributing as an advisor, heading the Great Eastern Institute of Maritime Studies, until his retirement in June 2024. He now serves as a consultant. In addition to his professional career, he is an active member of several technical committees for classification societies, including DNV, RENA, and BV. He currently holds the position of chairman for the Mumbai branch of the Institute of Marine Engineers India for the period 2023 to 2025. He also has been heading the training subcommittee for over 4 years. His leadership was pivotal in the success in the N12 conference held in November 2022, where he served as a convener. His career is a testament to his dedication, expertise, and leadership in the maritime industry. His journey is truly inspiring, and his contributions continue to shape this industry, leaving a lasting impact on future generations of maritime professionals. Thank you, sir.
Now I would like to extend an invitation to the most respected Director, Amet University, Chief Engineer K.R. Chidambaram sir, to participate on the chief.
Good morning, esteemed Principal Captain Gopal, Anand Tripathi, my good friend, Chief Engineer K.R. Chidambaram, Chief Engineer Muthu Kumar, esteemed faculty members, and my student friends. A very good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for the wonderful rousing reception, a very warm welcome, and such heartfelt camaraderie. I am very privileged, honored, and delighted to be here amongst you all. The best part is that Amet has an MOU with IMEI, so half the job is done. most of the students sitting here are student members of Imei. Another half of the job is done. We don't have to do anything more. And only you have to now contribute or take contribution from us to help you become better marine engineers. I will have a short presentation to show you all, and also we will do a very important question and answer session where all your doubts can be clarified. I will commence with a small video of Imei. Maybe you have seen it before, but I think it's good to refresh your mind in case you have not. So can I have the video to be played?
The Institute of Marine Engineers, India, strive by. Sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. Learn, understand, explore, dream, discover. A motto that we at the Institute of Marine Engineers, India, strive by. Started with the purpose of promoting scientific temperament, developing post-sea marine courses and driving a positive change, today the Institute of Marine Engineers is an organization with over 11,000 full-time members who act on these common goals. The members of the organization are the decision makers of the society who hold senior positions in various companies. The Institute of Marine Engineers also caters to various other sectors including management and allied industry. The Institute of Marine Engineers is committed to develop knowledge base with respect to marine engineering, networking with professionals in the industry, collaborating with educational institutions, and finally to provide financial and moral support to brethren who may have fallen on bad times. The Institute delivers a complete post-sea marine education that empowers students to find success and have an impact in their career. Initially, the Institute of Marine Engineers existed in India as a division of the Institute of Marine Engineers, London. Thereafter, the National Institute, named as the Institute of Marine Engineers, India, was registered as a society under the Societies Registration Act 21 of 1860 on the 29th of October 1977. The first governing council of the Institute was formed in 1980. The Institute was subsequently registered as a charitable organization under Bombay Public Trust Act 1950 on the 31st of May 1982. Today, the Institute of Marine Engineers has its presence in multiple locations in India with branches and chapters spread far and wide. Distinctive DG-approved courses include MEO Class 1 and 2, NCV, CEO, CO, Refresher and Updating Training course. We are one of the leading institutes for MEO Class 1 and Class 2 competency courses and the only institute providing courses to NCV candidates in marine engineering. The wide array of post-C courses includes MAO Class 1, MAO Class 2, MAO Class 3 NCVCAO, MAO Class 3 NCVSAO Part A, MAO Class 3 NCVCO Part B, MAO Class 4 NCV, Refresher and Updating Training RUT, Engine Room Simulator Management Level, Engine Room Simulator Operational Level, Diesel Engine Combustion Gas Simulator, 2 weeks induction course for naval candidates. The Institute of Marine Engineers has always been proactive to adopt different methodologies to reach the students and with an objective to enable the students to sail through the present times. The Institute of Marine Engineer courses are now virtual. As per the guidelines set by DG Shipping of India, our courses are being delivered now on virtual platforms. Apart from the course, admission as well as the issuance of course certificates are all being done online. Where talent meet opportunity, the success of these post-C courses can be gauged from the fact that our students have been placed with leading companies like Waller, Maersk, Great Eastern Shipping Corporation of India and many more. In fact, today we are the only organization that has the mandate to conduct NCV written examinations in the country. And our faculty also participate in the oral examinations process of DGS and MMD and acts as external assessors and evaluators for various field-related exams. Besides conducting examinations and promoting excellence through recognition and awards, the Institute also has representation in IMO and various government, non-government panels. The Institute of Marine Engineers provides various common platforms to share and voice your ideas through seminars and conferences conducted for members. Through various shadow committees and utilizing their talent pool, the Institute of Marine Engineers also participates and contributes to quality and shipping requirements, policies, and related areas. Looking to foster innovation, self-reliability, and skill development, the Institute is looking to create an ecosystem for upcoming talent and startups. Besides being the go-to platform for the industry, we also have a benevolence fund dedicated to the needy family of the members. And in the words of Einstein, any fool can learn. The point is to understand. So we at the Institute of Marine Engineers make it a point to impart knowledge in a way that it can be understood. We are part of the Institute of Marine Engineers to explore, to connect, to learn, to grow, to achieve, and to win.
Thank you so much. It is just a brief on what we are doing, and of course, for you all to be aware, maybe you are already aware, but maybe it's always good to refresh. I will do a couple of presentations, very quick ones. Maybe you can show the last one. No, I want to show last. There are two more. There's one and I'm going to quickly go to them. It's 5 minutes each. So this one I will elaborate a little bit more. There are only 9 there only. You want me to come there? Yeah, I think it's the better choice. Yeah, I'm back. You can comment, like so. Yeah, okay. This way. So basically, this is the team for admission. Dr. Sanjeev Vakil, head of HMD, is the chairman. See, I wanted to show you the various colleges who have members. Of course, you can see Amet should also be there. You have 401 student members, one of the largest. If you see, can we just have a little bit of quiet? I am not going to take too much time, so bear with me. Thank you. So you can see that we have almost 3,796 students, 411 from Amet. But I don't think we are doing a lot using the student subcommittee or you are being members. You know, you are not taking a lot from Imei. I don't think Imei is using a lot of your talent. So we need to do that, which I will subsequently come to. But you can see that we have almost 3,796 students as of date. These are the institutes we are targeting to get more members because we would like to have more and more students, you know, and I think being the future, it is important that you all also interact a lot with Imei. So these are the region-wise, just to show you, what kind of tabulation we have. So you can see from the south is one of the largest, west of course is more, but south is also not bad, and we have to thrust more on north and east of course. So these are the paid members, you can see various categories, how many are there now. So we have fellow 2017. Ultimately, you have to have a goal to become fellow members at some stage of your life. From student you will become graduate, etc. etc. You can see least are the graduate. After you are students where the colleges encourage you all to be members, when you start saving memberships, your association with Imei ends. Then suddenly, after you all finish your C career, then you all start becoming members again. So I don't think that's a desirable thing. You have to be continued to be associated with Imei. It is very important not only for your growth, but also to collaborate and enhance the knowledge and interaction. So you all also abreast of the latest happenings. So this is like how many new members we had from in this period. So what is the status? Just a very brief one. I'm not just to make you know. So the next presentation. Very briefly to you all to touch base with Imei. We want you all to have a good connect. So that's why I'm showing this. This is all internal record, but just for your sake. This is how we were trying to enhance the membership, not only the student membership. Anyway, this is not important. What are the benefits? Very quickly, you can look at it. I'm not going to read it out to you. If you want, I can share the presentations. But this is something which we are doing for all the marine engineers who are members, not only the students. I shall mention more about a student particular thing in the next presentation and the probably subsequent slide also. This eligible criteria is not important for you all because you are already members, so I'm not getting into that. So student membership. So what are the categories? Who are undergoing training approved by Indian Maritime authorities like IMU for certain courses and DG shipping for some courses. So this is all already done by your firm, not getting that. Fee structure, you all know that you all are paid one time fee of 767 rupees and become members. For the various categories that the fees mentioned, I'm not getting again into detail because it's not relevant. Procedure, again you all are members, so not getting that. This is not important for you also. Yeah, only thing, this branches was shown also in the video. We have all these branches. So if you are locals of whatever these places, so you can get associated with the local branch and interact and add value. I come to my final presentation, which is the most relevant and important one, which I have prepared specifically for you all. So this is what I wanted to present, so I mentioned that. So what is the purpose of these objectives? To create means of cooperative effort between Imei and Amet here, in this case. Promote and enhance academic interest and research between Imei and Amet. To share resources for specialized and value-added courses, short-term courses for students. So whatever you want, you feel necessary, we are doing that. If you feel we are not doing it, we can always use the suggestions and use that. We have a huge library, e-library. This library is common for Imei, CMMI, and and INA and also MUI, Maritime Union of India. All these have collaborated to have a common e-library. So all the possible titles in maritime industry, not only marine engineering or nautical science, all are available there on that and very extensively. So it's not it's marine based, but not only curriculum based. It is also other parts of it. So which probably are very helpful. So this e-library is also one thing which is available to you all as student members. You all already have this organogram. So then you all should have it because one is the faculty in charge of student subcommittee you all have already. Because that is me. Under president, that's me. I am the chairman of the student subcommittee. Faculty in charge student subcommittee, who is it? Okay, so that's already there. Head cadet student subcommittee. So that's there. Cadet secretary, cadet treasurer. That's already there. Now committee activities. Do you have academic committee? So that's what you have to form. You have to have student coordination and resource committee and technology committee. So that's the next task for you guys. Okay, let's see what all academic committee does. It strives to provide an environment where students can give maximum from the academic program which we have. So you interact with us, we'll tell you what programs we have, post-C, pre-C, and also any evaluated programs so which can enhance their knowledge. It is a bridge between the faculty and the students, but not only faculty and students, but also IMEA and the students. Okay. Technical webinars. We have a lot of webinars, seminars here, and I mentioned that in WMTC, which was held in Chennai last week, Tolani had cadets who participated as panelists in the seminars. Amet should also have similar representation. I would wish that you all prepare papers, present it, and like we have WMTC which is organized by IMEA Chennai branch, in Marco which is organized by Mumbai branch every 4 years. The next one is in November 26th. But apart from that, we have the Green Speak Conclave on 11th of January, where again students are participating and presenting papers. So I would like Amet to have a far more representation, and we have to create awareness and also to encourage you all to write papers as and when requested. So the student subcommittee has a big task to do. You all are not going to be office bearers of the student subcommittee just for the heck of it. You will have to work towards it so that other students get to know what all is available and so that they can write the papers or present the papers and they can assess. Probably they are good papers, they get selected and they are shown, they are called to present the papers in the August gatherings. So that's the task. Okay. Major works, technical activities, MTI, your technical paper competition, INSA has technical paper competitions, Transtech has in WMTC it was there, in Marco it is there, Green Shipping we are having it. There are several technical paper competitions that help for students. And it's a big thing, and I really don't see a large representation in Amet. Unfortunately, you are such a huge college, such a reputed college, such systematic approaches to things, but I don't see a lot of representation. So I think it's time you guys are represented and your faces are seen as a good representative of Amet. Amet's name has to shine. So this is a task for the student subcommittee. Academics committee. Technology committee. As self-explanatory, you have technical hobbies, projects, you want to make projects, non-technical projects, all will be encouraged, assisted financially, non-financially, with equipment, etc. by IMEA based on the strength of the project. The committee provides first point of action for any interrelated activity. So you will keep abreast of, we will have webinars, we are having seminars, workshops. So like we have representation going for IMO, MSc, MEPC, SCW, ASWG, etc. etc. Every time they come back, they do a workshop to highlight what was the conclusion of that particular IMO session. We have, and this is conducted by IMEA itself. So in that you all can be represented, you all can join online because we have it in hybrid mode. So you all can join online and know what is the latest which was discussed in the IMO. Very relevant to know what is going to happen in the near future. So you all have access to that. So you all should be interactive, more relevant, more attached. So you all will know, and then once you have the link, of course your course is your priority, your education is your priority, but whatever time you will get, etc. And also we provide recording. So in case you are not able to join the live session, you can look at the recording and see what was discussed, what is the take home of the particular IMO session, which is very relevant for all of you all, because going on the ship and knowing the curriculum itself is not going to be enough anymore. Trust me in that. You will have to be abreast, you will have to be more saleable. Company will prefer you all to have all-round knowledge and not just book knowledge. So So this IMA can help you definitely. We also provide you knowledge of the latest technology like IoT, 3D printing, digitalization, blockchain technology, etc., etc. And we have a lot of sessions on that also. So which is what will be provided by IMA to you all. The third committee is the Student Politician and Resource Committee. This is all part of your campus committees. Okay, these are 3 subcommittees of student subcommittee. So the mentorship program. If you are on any mentorship in particular thing, you feel you are weak in something, or you want to know how to prepare for placement. You know, when you go to placement of an interview, so how to prepare for that. When you are going for this competency MOT exam, how to prepare for that, how to prepare for the orals, whether you have any shortcomings, so you want to know something more about that. Every cadet who desires will have a designated mentor, and we can give you a one-to-one mentorship. Of course, it will be remote, it will be online because the mentor may not be in the close proximity. But online, I think is as effective as physical now. We have post-COVID understood that this is a very effective means of communication without being together. So also greater representation in the branch activities, which again I mentioned, once you have the coordination, you will be aware. Like now WMTC was there. I don't think any of the cadets from Amet, did anybody come for that? So you have missed out on something which was really wonderful. So, oh, you did? Okay, but only silent spectators, not active participation. Polani, as I mentioned, participated. HIMT participated. So we need you all to also be participating more actively. Good, you were there. Okay, that covers half part of it, but the other part was that you had to give papers to the technical committee. Now we come to the questions you may have, and I think Anand had shared some questions which are these. I will answer this question, then you can ask me any more. So benefits of membership, I think I have been very elaborate in whatever benefits of membership has been mentioned. If any more you want to know, I can tell you all. IMO mock competition. IMU on an annual basis has a mock competition where students become aware of how various countries present papers in the IMO session. So the art of writing the paper, the system of writing the paper, and then we add on to that, because it's a competition, we make whoever come in the semi-final, final, they do a presentation of the paper. So you improve or hone your presentation skills. Then you are making a presentation, and also how you project a presentation. So you enhance your speaking skills, and making a PPT skills. So all of that is done in the IMO competition. I don't know if Amet has participated in this competition. Unfortunately, not again. And so here is what we can provide you access. I think we will have to coordinate more to have you all whenever it is next time. We just got over. And we have various MTS participating, not only IMU approved, but we had several others also participating. It is, at the moment, it's still pan-India, but probably next year they're thinking of doing it international also. So when you take part in competition which has been on international level, you get to understand what is the level of papers being presented, and also how it happens in IMO, how they discuss things and what is done. Like a developing country may have a different criteria, underdeveloped country may have a different requirement. So how it is represented, and how IMO then looks at the overall aspect of the requirement and then makes it as a regulatory thing based on everybody's understanding and acceptance. So that is something which is done in the IMO competition. Publishing papers, I am sure you are all write good articles on technical subjects. So your papers can be published in the MER, which is a periodical newsletter of a periodical magazine. Nowadays it's all e-magazine of MER, Managing Review of IMEM. So you can write these papers. If they are not good enough, they will be included in the MER. And also you will be able to understand and basically you do some research to write those papers. So it will not be something which you have googled and picked up, or use the AI and picked up something and written that. It's for your own interest. So hobby what you have in the technical field. So if you write these papers, we will definitely publish them. Another mentioned that you are not getting access to the MER. So that is the easiest part. Sakshita can get in touch with me. We will provide you the links. I will have the editor have it sent to the subcommittee, which then can automatically send to you all. So you have the e-copies of the MER regularly. That is the least thing. That is the low-hanging fruit. It will be done promptly as soon as I get into the channel. I will get in touch with the editor. So that's basically all what we thought we should have you all understand. But now I'm happy to take all sorts of questions, all sorts of suggestions, and also understand that I'm not here to just say that we are doing everything. In fact, I don't think we are doing even 30% of what we should be doing. So for that, your suggestions are very important, and we'll take them back and probably implement it, because I think I've lost a year. I have not done much in the last 1 year due to my personal issues and other commitments, but I think this next 1 year I'm going to use to very good advantage to make sure that students become a very active part of IBA and not just a dominant part to show the numbers of 3,000 or 4,000 odd numbers student members. That's not my task here. I'm here to gain value, add value to your competency, add value to IBA. So, and that's my real passion at the moment. Believe me, I've done it all. Takshita mentioned 17.5 years of maritime experience is 41 years of maritime experience. 17.5 years is only in Great Eastern. Just to clarify or correct it a little bit. But yeah, so that's me, and I'm happy to take the questions. Anand? Yeah. Okay. So if anybody has any issues understanding the full form, INSEAD, Indian National Shipbuilding Association. Inmarco, I forgot what is Inmarco. I'll tell you a little bit. But yeah, WMTC was World Maritime Technology Conference, which was held in Chennai. So there are various conferences which are held. So any questions? And please be very free to ask questions, because unless you ask questions, you will not have clarity. And I want to know what you are going to do now, going forward after this. So somebody will have to tell me what is the intention. Don't make my visit just be formal visit that आ गया डेविड आपके इधर बात कर लिया हो गया खत्म, let's go home, bye bye, good night. Even the faculty can ask questions and be happy to take the questions.
Shall I ask you a question, sir?
Absolutely, sir.
Now, before our cadets were placed, in what extent the IME can help the students, first of all, visiting the harbors. See, shipyards and harbors, they have not seen a ship, they are showing only in the PowerPoint. Or they are going to the beach and then from the far distance they are looking at the ship. They have been desperately trying to take the cadets inside the hull first of all, then board the ship. So I request to what extent the IME can approach the shipping companies and get the permission, keeping in mind the security point of view, and allow the cadets to board the ship. We will be very much grateful and thankful to you, sir. Am I correct?
There were times when going to the ship was not such a difficult task. But come ISPS, come security, come COVID, every ship owner, every ship operator, every captain on the ship is reluctant to allow visitors, especially visitors whom they don't know well, or especially if there are a group like 20, group of 20, etc. They feel it's a hindrance to their operations because the ship comes for a short period of time. They are more busy with their activities to finish the operations in the port, and it gets very difficult. I can tell you my personal experience as head of Great Eastern, we were not able to send a single batch to the ship. Even leave aside other ships, even Great Eastern ships we could not send because of all these issues. Unfortunately, your problem is genuine, but I don't think we have a solution to that. I have been discussing with DG Shipping also, but they have also put their hands up for this, basically because it is very difficult. And also, if you ask me something personally, okay, it is independent of what is the requirement. I don't know what a superficial visit to a ship of 6 to 8 hours is going to gain you. Maybe you'll go on ship, look at around and whatever, but I don't think it adds a lot of value. I think it's probably on the simulators and AR, VR, you go through, do a walkthrough on the ship, it probably will be more meaningful because you can ask questions, understand. There nobody has time to answer your questions. Well, you just walk around with your faculty, move, see it, so genuine requirement, solution, no. At the moment, it gets more and more difficult and more discouraging. So going on a ship is at the moment a difficult task, well nigh impossible task. And I have experience in the 3 years I was heading the institute. So I would say sympathize and empathize with you all that you are not able to see the ship. But I would say augment it by doing a walkthrough with AR, VR facilities. I don't know if you'll have it in Amet, but maybe not. Then maybe it's time to consider such facilities where you can do a walkthrough and it becomes pretty real. You know, when you use AR, VR, it becomes pretty real, close to real. Or simulator-based training where you can actually be there on the bridge, etc., and understand, or in the engine room, on engine simulator, and understand how it functions, how is the real-time call, if there's an emergency, how is the engine room bridge collaboration, etc., etc. I think that's the only solution at the moment as I see it. I don't see a direct solution for direct access to ship. It is getting more and more difficult, trust me. So,
sir, just yesterday, 2 days ago, our 10% campus people have gone on the ship. They have gone on the ship, they've taken the cadets, they have visited the ship.
good news.
So this has happened just 2 days ago, sir. So our own Templeton campus, the cadets have gone on the ship and been. So we can arrange this. Very difficult, but it's done.
Everything depends how, to what extent the cadets are lucky. The 10% cadets may have been lucky yesterday. I have taken the cadets to the Chennai harbor. I have requested the master. There are two people to permit. First, one is the custom officer and the security vigilance. Then the next one is the great master of the ship.
Yes.
If the master is not willing to permit,
See where it now, sir. This master is allowing.
So it's not easy, you're lucky you get to go. And so we are doing something, we are going to give that undermiddle results to the SCI results. SCI results undermiddle to their so when they are coming to
as also by the principle, as and when possible, it will be tried. But if not, as everybody should understand or also sympathize that it's getting difficult day by day. All MPs are trying their best. Lucky few are able to see the ship, but most of them are not going to be seeing the ships. It is not really getting easier anymore. So please understand, and I think we're getting slightly on a tangent, so let's get back to the original topic.
we are digressing, we are digressing.
Yeah. Anything else?
So very good morning, sir. I'm the faculty coordinator for this.
Can we have some quiet? I can't even hear.
See, I'm the faculty coordinator for this Imei event in the Amet University, and myself Stalin. And in the part of funding, may have some of your inputs for how to avoid the funding for taking further to the 3D printing technologies.
Okay. You will have to write a paper or write a letter to Imei saying that this is the project for the students and what exactly you need as funding and approximate cost for it. And the justification for it, because first of all, the project should be a good one which Imei feels appropriate to support, and then what is the justification for making the project, how it is going to help. I'm answering the question so that it will benefit you all, take it or leave it. So, and then once that is done, there will be a committee set up there, which is I am also part of it, and once approved, and if the funding requirement is reasonable, because Imei also very limited fund, we will definitely support it financially also, not a problem at all.
Yes, sir. Like now available 3D printing machines are with the plastics and polymers. So metal 3D printing is not available. It is available only with the IITs. It costs crores and crores.
Yes.
So what I just planned is like I can have a polymer kind of setup. It costs around 30 lakhs. So the basic machine with higher platform. So whether it is fundable.
I am not the sole decision maker, so we'll have to take it into a committee and decide that and all that. 30 lakhs is a substantial amount, but I'm not saying it's a no-no. So we'll have to see. So as I mentioned, we'll have to write a small letter with all the details and justification for why.
Yes, sir. What I have planned is we can have a center of excellence in the 3D printing technology here, so that the South Indian colleges who are a member of this IMEI can just come here and take the training on that.
So do you have the support of the management here for doing such a center of excellence? So you have to do the entire exercise of getting first okay here, sent to IMEI. We will look at it. If it's possible, we will fund it ourselves, or we will get sponsors from other sources. We have access to other sponsors also, like we have done in the past also. We have got other participants or companies involved and get them part sponsor, part sponsor, etc. We have done that, so we can look at that.
Yes, sir. Noted. Thank you.
It's what is in your court to take it forward and regularize it by proper formal request.
Yes, sir. Definitely I will look into that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Bhupati Bhaskaran, Chief Engineer. So I would like to, though I am the real senior, just interacting with the students and so on, I would like to request, instead of marine engineers, to make short-term arrangements for our cadets. Instead of sending them evolving, we need experts to come and share their knowledge with us. I hope you can make some arrangements for that.
Yes, a very, very good idea. It's absolutely brilliant. We can definitely arrange such maybe, as I mentioned, your student subcommittee representative will have to be touched. There is a faculty who is in charge of the student subcommittee. Let them get in touch with us. Let us understand what other subjects you all feel are more relevant, and that will arrange suitable speakers, industry experts who come over here and do it. Most likely they'll be probably locals, but if not, we can always fly them from Mumbai or wherever. With minimum expenses, we can try and do this and have such lectures done. We can do a half-day session or a late afternoon session or whatever, and depending on the schedule of the students. And I think it's a brilliant idea. So let's have the representatives get in touch once this is over. I hope somebody is writing down all these suggestions, because we need a report from you all later on. Okay? Because it's not that I am just come here, yes, yes, no, no, and then I go back and everything is so. I don't believe in that. So, yeah. So you'll have to make a small report like how I got to my exam. I will share the.
Thank you very much, sir. We welcome you in the future too, in many more events, and be with us in whole, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. But I will take this forward. Let's start off with at least one in the immediate future, and then do many more as and when opportunity, because we can do limited to one particular, because we would like to do overall for the Chennai MTS, but we will definitely do one at least here in this. But I would require more details of what is the preferred topic to be spoken about. I will get the suitable speakers to come over here and give a talk, or maybe have 2-3 speakers to do it, so we do a multiple session.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Done. It's my actual. I am not seeing any student asking any questions, so let's have some questions from the students. Faculty is speaking for you. When you don't speak for yourself. Speaking means not speaking amongst yourself. Take the mic and start talking to me. Representatives of the student subcommittees. Sawal pucho.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
So, sir, my question is actually we.
Who are you? I don't know.
Sir, myself, Science author. I'm a 4th year cadet. So my.
Which course?
B.
Okay.
Yeah. So my course question about this. Actually, sir, we have paid the fees for this course,
So my question is, we have paid the 767 fees as a part of the fees, but we are not justified as you have shown that we have to pay to get the associate member, then to graduate and all that levels. So I am not justified what actually we are going to do with the IMEI apart from your presentation. So can you please explain in detail to me? So as a student I can be a part of IMEI that regularly and all that things.
So you are paying 767 rupees, लेकिन पैसे का कुछ ये नहीं हुआ, वसूली नहीं हुआ.
We have paid that as a part of fees.
So that is your fees you pay to become a member. आप member बन गए.
Yes sir.
अभी we have all this on offer. So you will have to contact us what you need, right?
Sir, why we need to contact? That is the question.
Sorry? Why we here? Why मैं आ गया नहीं इधर?
No sir.
You want me to come to your house every day?
Okay, so maybe you are taking me wrong. So let me correct you. So my question is, we have paid the fees for 767 rupees by the institute because Amet University has introduced to you to us. So now, why we need to be in contact with the IMEI? That is the question, sir.
So if you are not convinced, you should not pay the fees. It is optional.
Yeah, sir, optional. Why one should pay?
Okay.
Why one should be the member? Let it be paid.
Let me try to answer. Many of you become members of many clubs, right? Or will become members of some city club or something. What do you get out of it?
Entertainment.
If you become a member of a club, what do you get out of it?
Entertainment.
Sir, entertainment, sir.
Entertainment, right?
Yeah.
The club doesn't come to you. You have to go to the club, right? You have to go to the club to enjoy your drinks at a cheaper price or participate in various activities. It is the same thing here.
Sir, actually,
Allow me to complete.
my question is, can I speak in Hindi, sir?
बिल्कुल हिंदी में बोलो.
तो सर अभी हमने मतलब जैसे हम मेंबर बन गए हैं, तो आपने बताया कि एसोसिएट मेंबर फिर लेवल 3 ग्रेजुएट, तो हमें IMEI के साथ क्यों रहना है? क्योंकि एमेट यूनिवर्सिटी ने हमें एज अ पार्ट ऑफ फीस आपका मेंबर बनाया है. एक्चुअली हम बताया नहीं गया कि IMEI क्या चीज़ है, तो हमें क्यों इसके साथ रहना चाहिए? तो वो मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि
आपका क्वेश्चन खत्म हो जाए मुझे बताइए.
जी सर,
खत्म हो गया. अच्छा ठीक है, आप बैठ जाओ आराम से, मैं बताता हूँ. ये जो 767 आपने फीस दिया है ना, ये सिर्फ मेंबर बनने का फीस दिया है. आप किसी भी क्लब में, आप शॉपर स्टॉप में जाते हो, आप मॉल में जाते हो, वहाँ मेंबर बनाते हैं ना, तो मेंबरशिप फ्री नहीं होती कभी भी. एंड इट इज अ वेरी स्मॉल फीस टू बिकम अ मेंबर. आप जो आगे की बात कर रहे हो एसोसिएट मेंबर, वो बात की बात है, वो आपको अभी नहीं देना है. Right now you are being introduced as a student member because student member subsidized हो. उसके बाद you are getting access to their magazine. If you want to learn about latest technology, MER magazine is available online, जो आपको अभी आनी शुरू हो जाएगी.
I request the others to please keep quiet.
आपको वो मैगजीन अभी आनी शुरू हो जाएगी as a link which will introduce you to new technology. एमेड में जो आपको पढ़ाते हैं वो as per curriculum है. आपको आउटसाइड करिकुलम की नॉलेज चाहिए, आपको IMEI के थ्रू मिलेगा. सेकेंड थिंग, आपको कोई प्रोजेक्ट बनाना है, आपको इंडस्ट्री में पेपर प्रेजेंट करना है, IMEI will give you help to complete that project. आपके कोऑर्डिनेटर ने भी पूछा, they will also give funds not to you directly but to the coordinator. अगर अप्रूव होगा तो आप प्रोजेक्ट बनाना चाहते हो, मॉडल बनाना चाहते हो, you want to go to the industry and present, तो आपको वो फैसिलिटी मिलेगी. Right? IMO is International Maritime Organization. If you are really good, if your paper is that good that you actually want to present in London at IMO, you have to start सीधे ओलंपिक्स में नहीं जाते ना, पहले डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे आते हैं. तो ये डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल की बात हो रही है. पहले आप डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे एमेट में पहले एक पेपर लिखो, वो पेपर आपकी फैकल्टी शॉर्टलिस्ट करेगी, राइट? फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ द, आई स्पीक इन इंग्लिश, ओके? So if your paper is shortlisted by your faculty first, then that paper will go through the committee. to IMEI. Then if they like that project, right, they will fund it. You can become an entrepreneur. There are many other schemes available in campus. Also, if you want to become an entrepreneur, तो आपके knowledge बढ़ सकती है, आपको magazine की access मिल सकती है. You have various chapters in various cities. आप वहाँ जाओगे, आप MA में जाके so many webinars. So for example, एक example देता हूँ मैं. How many of you know about electronic engines? हाथ खड़ा करो जिसको electronic engines के बारे में पता है. I am English, okay. Yeah. I see 2 or 3 hands go up.
ME engines basically.
ME engines, Artiflex engines, right? It is not part of PG curriculum. But through IMEI, if you want to go and learn about these, if you are forward looking, because many ships have it now, right? You can go and learn. How many of you know about autonomous ships? Autonomous ships, how many have heard of? Only one hand there. Again, Sadaji and one more. Maybe 6-7 hands out of 200 people. So, other 193 people do not even know what an autonomous ship is. 15 years later, it is going to become a reality. Who is going to teach you that? Once you leave campus, who is going to teach you that? You can go to IMEI. Right? So, these are benefits which you have to avail. Their chapters are available, their building is available, their library is available, he just mentioned. You want to go and it is a combined library for the industry, including non-engineering subjects. If you want to learn more about naval architecture, etc., then you can participate in their webinars and seminars. Right? He mentioned WMTC, which is World Maritime Technology Conference, which was organized by IMEI Chennai chapter on the 6th and 7th of December. How many of you participated? Takshita said that somebody participated. How many were there? Only 2 of you participated, right? Why did the others not participate? Tolani cadets and HIT cadets made a presentation on the stage. What was stopping us from participating? So we are not availing. We have just become members by paying 767 rupees and we are not availing. Your question is right. That is the reason he has come here to explain to you what is the benefit. Because the chapter was established last year. For 1 year there was nothing happening. Then Bhupati sir took the lead, right? He is the coordinator. We elected or nominated 3 people. Now we have to nominate further committees. So we are here to set that process in motion, जिससे आपका 760 रुपए वसूल हो जाए. ठीक है? बिना माइक के बस सुन नहीं पाऊंगा. अरे I can't hear you, भाई.
Just keep quiet. Maybe these are the answers you are need to your question.
Hey, listen, please participate properly. If you have a question, ask. Don't make noise. Okay? That's not allowing the session to continue. Yeah, young man, your question is valid. But let me tell you one thing. There are so many institutes of marine engineers and Institute of Engineers, CMMI, likewise there are so many bodies, okay? You all have to enlist. Now who are this? They are experts or the seniors in the body who have experience and come up. And they are all members. And now they are contributing back to the fraternity, like you people. But nobody is going to come and spoon feed you. You have to go and take. Alright, they will be publishing all this. You have to follow up. If you have anything, write to them. And they will tell you whether they can assist or not. In fact, as Tripati sir was saying, so many things, new things come about, autonomous shipping, multiplex, electronic engines. It's not in the syllabus. You have to go, they will specialize you, even refrigeration, right? You have courses on refrigeration. They have different courses provided on and you have to go and take it. Alright? You have to join and ask for it and apply and take it. So the platform is giving you what you want. And let me tell you, people like you have come up. Even David sir also, he's come up. He's also come as a cadet and then become a 4th engineer and 3rd engineer and so on. And now he's contributing back. So this is how the growth system will grow. Okay? You have Freemason, there is another society. So likewise, these societies are helping people to like-minded people to grow in a okay? You should not be asking why. If you do not pay a membership, you can't avail these facilities. Right? Nothing comes free. Okay? फुकट में वो वोटिंग के लिए आते हैं, फुकट में कुछ पैसा देते हैं और वो भी आपका टैक्स से लेके आपको दे रहे हैं वापस, ठीक है? So that is also not free. So please understand your question is not right. Okay?
और आपके सीधे सीधे फायदे की बात बताता हूँ जो डेविड सर ने पहले बोला। आपको प्लेसमेंट की तैयारी करनी होती है ना इंटरव्यू की, he has given you a facility of mentors. आपको लगता है कि मेरा हाइड्रोलिक्स वीक है, मेरा ये पर्टिकुलर एरिया वीक है, आप लिखो स्टूडेंट कोऑर्डिनेटर के थ्रू कि मुझे मेंटर चाहिए, आपको मेंटर तैयारी करवाएगा प्लेसमेंट की। इससे अच्छा क्या हो सकता है? प्लेसमेंट ही चाहिए ना अल्टीमेटली। सो सब चीज़ नहीं मिलेगी, 767 रुपीज़ में 5 स्टार नहीं मिलता, उसके लिए टाइम लगेगा, लेकिन आप नहीं, ये स्टार्ट समझो।
No, but not only that, you have to ask. No, we can't come and go to everyone and ask तुम्हारा क्या requirement है. We have created a platform. You have to tell us suggestions. That's why I came here. Suggestion बताओ. I'm noting it down.
Let us move on to the other gentleman. Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning, sir. My name is Sayed Hussain. I'm a third year pre-marine engineering cadet. Sir, my question is, how does IMEI support the professional development of its member?
So I think everything what we mentioned is for your professional development only, isn't it? Apart from whatever you study in course curriculum, we're having the seminars, webinars, mentorship programs, access to the library. You have the IM competition, various other competitions. So all this is going to enhance your professional knowledge and competencies, isn't it? I mean, it's all augmentation to your course curriculum, because course curriculum doesn't teach you everything. It's a 180-degree silo, but there is 360-degree requirement. So that all is done by IMEI to that extent possible, the way we envisage it.
In fact, if you have seen that third or fourth slide he showed you what are all benefits of being an IMEI. And he had also said that he will share his presentation. You can read that in that and know what are the benefits.
Yeah, I will share the presentation.
Good morning, sir. I am Aziz from B Marine Engineering third year. I have participated in more than 5 events conducted by IMEI and IEI collaboratively. So my question is, I have even presented more than 3 of my papers in these events. My question is like, can we have a clear view for the publishing those papers in the review journals and all? Because I have not I have presented my paper, but I did not have a clear pathway which helped me to present those papers or publish those papers in the reviews.
See, normally the papers which are published are expert papers because they are written by very experienced people who have done a lot of research in this. But we also encourage students to write papers, and if you had a specific request of having it published, it would have been scrutinized by another body we have there who assess the technical paper, and then if it found feasible, it goes in the magazine, because magazine is read by people who are not only student level, they are all with many years of experience in the maritime field. So your papers will probably be at a level where with your experience or your knowledge you would write at that particular level. So we can have a paper or 2 in that magazine, but it can't be too many. So it has to be scrutinized and assessed, and only who are prize winners in competition are included in that magazine. But if you have a specific request, you could always request the editor-in-chief. Like now it is Dr. Raju Balaji, who is the Pro VC of IMU. After that it will probably be Rishikesh Narasimhan, who is with L&D Shipbuilding here in Chennai. So he's going to be the next editor. So you can send a request that I would like to have my paper which has been read out, or you have participated in whatever competition or wherever you read out a paper or present the paper, that I would like it to be included, and we encourage such things, but can't guarantee that it will be there. The editor has to decide it. It's a discretion of the editor to include or not include. But yeah, definitely we can have it published in case it's found to be appropriate.
Aziz, your paper is going to the university in Thailand, right?
Yeah, so I think it's good
to go to university in Thailand.
I think that's where the student subcommittee comes in, where such paper, unless because we may not be aware of it. So if it comes in and says it's being published in the University Island and you would request to be include MER, ऐसा कुछ आएगा हमारे पास, easily we will start take a look at it and include it. We would like to encourage, obviously. So it is good that we have such papers and such people who are writing such lovely articles or project-based papers. So absolutely included. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Aziz. First of all, for taking the effort to write 5 papers. and as he said, one of that is going to be University of Thailand. Now you have a proper structure through the student's body.
Please send it. I will definitely have it published in one of the forthcoming editions.
You didn't have this structure for the last 1 year. Now you have a structure. Please vet your papers through the faculty first. If they find it of value, they will send it to her, right? And she will send it to David sir and the committee. If the committee finds, as he said, you are not competing with other students. You are competing with other senior people of the industry, right? So
no, I correct it a little bit. We don't consider the competition. We will look at a student paper and say student has published it, so it's fine. So it's not at a competition, but if it's a reasonable level, it can't be very, very basic or something which all questions can't be answered. You will have to answer all the questions in that particular paper. Okay. So it's okay to be a student level paper, but it has to be a decent level. It may not be that much, but it can't be this much also. So you understand. But great, we will take it forward. And exactly the reason why I am here, that now these things have come out, it would have never come out if I were not here, because you would not discuss with anybody else. So I think it makes me feel successful that my visit is paying fruit. Even if the gentleman there, the student, he also has a doubt why, but maybe after this he will approach IMEI more closely so that he will get what he wants to get. As I said, we want suggestions also. Maybe we are not doing everything, but we will look at certain aspects where we can possibly include that in our way forward. So that's why I am here to understand your requirement. And maybe we are thinking this much, but maybe you have this requirement which may be important enough. We are not realizing that. So I would like to hear that. That's why I am here. And we will encourage people to participate more actively. Come forth, write emails to us, give us suggestions, tell us your grievances, tell us what can we do more. And I'm happy to take it up because I'm not here to just do a propaganda visit. IMEI is a voluntary organization. We are doing it for the betterment of the marriage in clan, and that's exactly the purpose. Thank you.
Can we all give a hand to Aziz for actually making it? One thing, none of you is asking about how to go to IMO. Nobody wants to go to London with the paper. The mock IMO is a very, very valuable thing. They will prepare you. I don't see any question on that. Anyway, I'm not prompting you, but just saying. Any other question from the...
Yeah, we could do this going forward. Give the mic to Okay, I'm concluding, the time is up. On behalf of Mr. Vikas Kelman, he's not a simple person, he's having a lot of jobs, he's traveling all over India. He has shown patience in listening to you. Only thing is, he has informed you how to approach Thailand. Okay, fortunately, he is here for the past 1 hour. In that 1 hour, all your problems cannot be solved. All your doubts cannot be cleared. So what I say is, you'll be here for another 5 months or 6 months. That means you're out of the student category. Then what you're going to do? You're going to keep quiet. So you have to take initiative. You have to continue with Thailand. At the same time, you cannot approach the student coordinators frequently. So I advise you that even once you leave the university, whether you're on board the ship or on leave, please be in touch with IMEI. Not only for presenting papers, as you said, some modular courses, some boxing courses, some clarification, everything. IMEI, a lot of branches are there. We have shown you 5-6 cities. There are so many officials are there. You need not go to sir all the way directly. There are so many people under him. Here they are sectionized those things. So I advise you, keep in touch with IMEI, not only through us or through the cadet leader. On your own, you see the website, whom can be approached. Okay, in case you are not getting any reply, you can easily approach them directly in the local branch. Okay? It's a nice job, listen to it, and you come out with 1 or 2 questions. As in the student level, we appreciate them, but keep continuing and take advantage of this organization. Thank you very much.
I will leave the last one to David sir. One gentleman had a question, quick one. I don't want to discourage you.
So my name is Syed, I'm a third year cadet of Imei engineering. Sir, I had a question that how do we, how you told us about the benefits. So how do we approach those benefits? Like you told us about an e-library. How do we go to that?
Got it. So he just showed you a structure which he will share with Kakshita, I think these people volunteered, right? Normally it is elected position, nominated position. These people volunteered, so they are the president, secretary, and the treasurer. What I would suggest is that the other three committees which are to be formed, academic committee, technology committee, and one more committee, please volunteer. Give your names to Bhupati sir and to the coordinator and to these three people. First of all, form those committees. Once those committees are formed, so there are three of them, and there may be, how many members can be to a committee? Any number. Any number, whoever volunteers to those three committees.
Depending on the nature and number of activities you want to do, you can have a committee and enhance it in the future. As and when you feel that small committee you want to do more activities, etc., etc., so you can enhance the committee. It's your choice. It's the local body's decision, your students yourself, along with the faculty also, who will guide you.
So through those committees you have to approach. So you need funds, you need to submit a paper, you want to make a project. Whoever is in the chair, you have to go through it. Answers your question? Okay? So my first request is, before I give the mic back to him, volunteer. If you want to take benefit, paisa vasoolna hai, the first volunteer, take part in that. Right? And it will be more than paisa vasool, I can guarantee you. Chidambaram said something very important. After you pass out from here, how do you keep in touch with the engineering fraternity? And how do you keep in touch with the latest development you are sailing? If you are getting the MER magazine, if you are in touch with the IMEI, just write down a question, they will answer. So at least after campus also you have a connect with the fraternity. So last word to David.
Okay. Thank you so much for this opportunity for me to be here and address you directly. Just a few things out of my heart, something which I feel very passionate about, is the fact that 767 rupees is a very paltry sum of money actually. If you see, you go for a movie in a PVR theatre, have a packet of popcorn, I think you'll spend much more than that. But that apart, is your money, every paisa is important, so I value that. But you can get much more out of the 767 rupees than we can ever envisage. So, but you have to approach, you have to come back and tell us we want this, we want that, and also avail the existing facility which I have mentioned now. Presentation will be kept here, you will go through it again at leisure to understand what all is available. You have your access links to your student subcommittee members. Let them approach us with whatever is required. If the link is required, if the webinars have to be participated in, as one of the faculty mentioned that we want to have a day session here. So all of that, keep reminding us because I will not remember everything. I am taking by the questions. I will try to get a response and the action initiated for that. But I may not be able to do everything right away. So your students who are representing will have to be in touch with us, either through the faculty who is in charge or the student directly. I have no problem. I don't want to have any hierarchy there. I am approachable. In fact, somebody mentioned that I have down the line, you can write to me or copy to me and write to the student subcommittee. It will be taken care of. I am here to assure you all that we would like to look at making availing you all of the existing facilities. But not only that, if you feel anything more can be done for you all, please feel free to come back to the suggestions, because it's not only about what we think we can do, it's also about what you think we should do for you all. So, thank you so much once again, and I'm indeed delighted to be here. It has been a great interactive session. I hope some of the questions are answered. I don't think I've been able to answer everything because I'm sure a lot more had a lot more queries, but they can always be directed to the student subcommittee, and I'll be very happy to take them. But trust me, they will not be left unanswered. That's my assurance to you all. Have a great day. Thank you so much.
The second session of this program will be continued after a small break. Thank you so much.
So Mr. David Darwazkar is an accomplished professional with over 41 years of experience in the maritime industry. He holds a degree in mechanical engineering and completed his marine engineering training at Mumbai Port Trust. He began his sea career with Shipping Corporation of India before moving to Valens. He continued to build his career with Valens in London, SR Shipping Limited and Anglo-Eastern Ship Management India. In 2004, he joined the Great Eastern Shipping Company. Over the next 10.5 years, he served as Vice President, heading fleet management, which encompassed crucial functions such as technical new buildings, procurement, and fleet personnel departments. He then took on the role of Vice President for the Training and Assessment Department, serving for an additional 5 years. He retired on 5th April 2021, but continued contributing as an advisor, heading the Great Eastern Institute of Maritime Studies until his retirement in June 2004. He now serves as a consultant. In addition to his professional career, he is an active member of several technical committees for classification societies. He currently holds the position of chairman for the Mumbai branch of the Institute of Marine Engineers India for the period 2023 to 2025. He also has been heading the training subcommittee for over 4 years. His leadership was pivotal in the success of the Emmarco conference held in November 2022, where he served as convener. His career is a testament to his dedication, expertise, and leadership in the maritime industry. His journey is truly inspiring, and his contributions continue to shape the industry, leaving a lasting impact on future generations of maritime professionals. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dakshita. Now, I would like to invite our distinguished guest, Mr. David Darwazkar, Chairman, IMEI, Mumbai branch, student in subcommittee for the presentation.
Good morning. Once again, thank you, Dakshita, and your colleagues for the warm welcome, the introduction, etc. And good morning to all the esteemed faculties and dear students. Pleasure to be here. And morning, I addressed the third and fourth year, I think, the students, and told them about what Institute of Marine Engineers is doing for the students. And I think it's time now to speak to you all who are probably from the first and second year, and also GAB cadets. So. Welcome to the session, and thanks for being here. Thanks for braving the heavy rains outside, and also probably the classes which you are missing out because you are here. But I'm sure we'll make it value gain and insightful knowledge about Institute of Marine Engineers, which will help you to become more accomplished marine engineers in the future. I will start with a small video on the Institute of Marine Engineers. Raise your hand who all are already members as students of the Institute of Marine Engineers. Can you raise your hands who all are students, who are members as students? Nobody is member?
Sir, all the second years are members.
But they're not raising hands?
They're not started receiving the vaccine, that's why.
But they're paid money, right?
Yes, sir.
So they have to raise their hands.
All the second years.
Hey, member ki nahi? You're not even aware. So tough. Blame it on the students of committee here. They're not doing enough. But let's start. I think I want to get an insight about at least what is the level of awareness, what is the level of knowledge. तो member है कि नहीं वही पता नहीं, तो बाकी का छोड़ दो. But okay, we start from absolutely small age easily, so that we will enlighten on everything. So I'll start off with a small video of Institute of Marine Engineers. It's probably a replica of what I did in the morning, but I think it's important that you also understand all what we're doing like we did for the morning batch. So can we have the video?
Catch the trade winds in your sails. Learn, understand, the organization are the decision makers of the society who hold senior positions in various companies. The Institute of Marine Engineers also caters to various other sectors including management and allied industry. The Institute of Marine Engineers is committed to develop knowledge base with respect to marine engineering, networking with professionals in the industry, collaborating with educational institutions, and finally to provide financial and moral support to brethren who may have fallen on bad times. The Institute delivers a complete post-sea marine education that empowers students to find success and have an impact in their career. Initially, the Institute of Marine Engineers existed in India as a division of the Institute of Marine Engineers, London. Thereafter, the National Institute, named as the Institute of Marine Engineers, India, was registered as a society under the Societies Registration Act 21 of 1860 on the 29th of October 1977. The first governing council of the Institute was formed in 1980. The Institute was subsequently registered as a charitable organization under Bombay Public Trust Act 1950 on the 31st of May 1982. Today, the Institute of Marine Engineers has its presence in multiple locations in India with branches and chapters spread far and wide. Distinctive DG-approved courses include MEO Class 1 and 2, NCV, CEO, CO, Refresher and Updating Training course. We are one of the leading institutes for MEO Class 1 and Class 2 competency courses and the only institute providing courses to NCV candidates in marine engineering. The wide array of post-sea courses includes MEO Class 1, MEO Class 2, MEO Class 3 and NCV CAO, MEO Class 3 and NCV SAO Part A, MEO Class 3 NCV CO Part B, MEO Class 4 NCV, Refresher and Updating Training RUT, Engine Room Simulator Management Level, Engine Room Simulator Operational Level, Diesel Engine Combustion Gas Simulator, 2 weeks induction course for naval candidates. The Institute of Marine Engineers has always been proactive to adopt different methodologies to reach the students and with an objective to enable the students to sail through the present times. The Institute of Marine Engineer courses are now virtual. As per the guidelines set by DG Shipping of India, our courses are being delivered now on virtual platforms. Apart from the course, admission as well as the issuance of course certificates are all being done online. Where talent meet opportunity, the success of these post-sea courses can be gauged from the fact that our students have been placed with leading companies like Waller, Maersk, Great Eastern Shipping Corporation of India and many more. In fact, today we are the only organization that has the mandate to conduct NCV written examinations in the country. And our faculty also participate in the oral examinations process of DGS and MMD and acts as external assessors and evaluators for various field-related exams. Besides conducting examinations and promoting excellence through recognition and awards, the Institute also has representation in IMO and various government, non-government panels. The Institute of Marine Engineering provides various common platforms to share and voice your ideas through seminars and conferences conducted for members. Through various shadow committees and and contributes to quality and shipping requirements, policies, and related areas. Looking to foster innovation, self-reliability, and skill development, the Institute is looking to create an ecosystem for upcoming talent and startups. Besides being the go-to platform for the industry, we also have a benevolence fund dedicated to the needy family of the members. And in the words of Einstein, any fool can learn. The point is to understand. So we at the Institute of Marine Engineers make it a point to impart knowledge in a way that it can be understood. Be a part of the Institute of Marine Engineers to explore, to connect, to learn, to grow, to achieve, and to win.
Okay, that was a small video presentation on the Institute of Marine Engineers. I will now tell you all, since you are most of you are members, or even if you are desirous to be members in the future, what Institute of Marine Engineers can do for you all. So very quickly we'll go to the other presentation like before. We'll go to the other presentation like before, and then the last one will be the student one. Same sequence. I'm just showing you briefly what are we doing, how far we are, how widespread we are, etc. This is the admission membership subcommittee, basically the report from them, but just to share with you all what are we doing. I can use the same one, right? That's the membership. You can see the institute-wide student membership which are there. You can see Amet here, 411 students. One of the most maximum. Purani has of course all their engineering students there. IMU, Chennai, and followed by yours. So you are one of the largest representative institutes, maritime institutes in the Institute of Marine Engineers. So, but unfortunately, as I mentioned in the earlier session also, that not enough is being done either from your side or our sides to enhance this collaboration. We have a MOU signed with Amet, but we are not making good use of that. Total number of students at this stage registered are 3796. These are some of the colleges we are targeting to also make them members and all the students become members, and includes this is your sister concern, right? This is sister concern, Amet Institute of Science and Technology. So we would like to include them also in our future plans. So region-wise you can see west is 946, south was 957, but now gradually the number in west have increased manifold to 2175. South has only increased gradually, but we will target a lot more students to be members. Statewide we have all these members from total members, right? It's not only students, but all the possible members. So total members as of date in Institute of Marine Engineers 13,764. Students are 3796 as mentioned earlier. But we find a deep fall here when the students pass out from the institutes, they cease to be members because you have to renew a membership as a graduate. You have to pay the additional premium for becoming a graduate engineer who are now going to be on the ship. So this is where we find people stop having interest in the institute. And we fail to understand why, because we provide even more greater value to you all when you are sailing and especially before class 4. There's a deep fall there. The questions you have to ask yourselves why you feel that Institute of Marine Engineers stop being an advantage to you all to be a member, or you feel that the money to be paid is not worth what you're getting. Maybe suggestions can come back to us and see what we can do better. Statewide status, but that's just for your record. As I mentioned, students are 3796. All types added or transferred to the score. So very briefly I wanted to show you what is the status of the Institute of Marine Engineers. We are pretty widespread. We have a good number of membership. Can I have the next presentation? I'll take the question answers at the end of there's one more presentation, then I'll take all your doubts together. This objective basically you'll find in every place. Takshita can share with you all also. So, but this is what we do, you know. Benefits of the membership also. I think you can share. Takshita can share all the students what all we can do. It's all mentioned, well-equipped library, well-equipped front, appraise of the art of marine even the latest, interact with senior professionals, institute publications, etc., etc. So these are the various types of membership as I mentioned. What are the qualifications required? Eligibility criteria, again I'm not getting into details because it's all there. Especially GMEs who are not members, I would encourage you to become members because it's going to only help you. It's a very paltry fee to pay for what you can get in return, so long as you are interactive, so long as you are expressing your requirements, and we can always help you out with that. So basically student membership is for all who have undergone training approved by the Indian Management Administration. So that is basically all of you are already eligible to become members. So all this is the process basically, but I think we can all guide you as and when you are interested in becoming members and how to undergo the process. Fee, as I mentioned, it's a very nominal 767 rupees for student membership. It's just kept very basic because we know you are not earn money, so we kept it just so that we don't make everybody members. People who are really interested pay very small money amount and become members. So, there's a process for approval, but that's very formal. I mean, there's a very brief and just a formality. Again, important document, etc. I will leave this presentation with Takshita so you can share, so you'll know the process. You can read through it, etc. I'm not going to get into details what all needs to be done, but it's very simple. You have to just go on the website and fill out the form. We have branches all over, so you can connect with the branch which is close to your hometown and get attached to that particular branch or chapter depending on where you're staying. So this was the 2 week presentation. I will do the main one now for the student which I prepared to take for Amet. So let's have the last presentation, then we'll take the question and answers. Yeah, so we go ahead. So what are the objectives of the student subcommittee? What we have basically. So to create ease of cooperative effort between IMEI and Amet to contribute for development of marine engineering by itself, but more to develop you all as to make you better in marine engineering. To promote and enhance academic interest in research between IMEI and MTI. We discussed some research possibilities in the previous batch. We can elaborate on that also once we are having this question and answer. To share resources for specialized and value-added courses, short-term courses for students. So we do a lot of value-added courses also, and we do short-term courses also for students as per your requirements. So these are all done physical ones in IMEI and Nehru, our head office, and also we do online for candidates who are interested. We have an extensive library, an e-library. This is a library which has been recently collaborated between CMMI, it is Company of Master of India, IME, the Institute of Marine of India, Indian Naval Architects Association, and MUI, Maritime Union of India. All these have collaborated to make an e-library with all the various magazines, books, publications, not only related to marine engineering, but also in the maritime industry, what is required. It could be competency related, it could be technology related, and it could be non-technology related, soft skills, etc. also. So everything what is there as maritime publications, books, etc. are all there in the e-library. It's a very extensive library. You can get access to the library and whatever books you want or prefer to have. This is the basic organogram in your college also. So the president is the president of IMEI. I come second, that is the committee chairperson, which is me. The faculty in charge students, you have a faculty in charge of students here locally. What is the name? Science. Yeah. Then comes. Yeah. We need to do more work. Only having names are not enough. Then we have head cadets from subcommittee, which is Takshita. Then we have cadet secretary, who is and cadet treasurer who is Arnav. And then we have committees for activities. This is not there at present in Amet. I have assurances from the office bearers of the student subcommittee that they are going to have this. So if anybody wants to volunteer, please become member of any of these three subcommittees. I am going to mention what is the role of these subcommittees. Academic committee provides an environment where students can get maximum from the academic program. There are a lot of academic programs we have, so you can get this. It's a bridge between the faculty, the students, and also IMA. They have direct access to IMA. So we do webinars, we do seminars, we do workshops, we do technical sessions. So all of that you can join in hybrid mode, or in case it's in Chennai and in the institute facilities, you can come physically for the such webinars or seminars. Also, we have technical paper competitions. I have been mentioning in the previous section also. Amet's participation is a little bit shabby. You need to have more involvement in this various technical paper competitions being organized by IMU, INSA, that is Indian National Shipbuilding Association. We have various other places where we have this competition. Like we have this last week we had in WMTC, World Maritime Technology Conference in Chennai itself, where a lot of students participated. Tolani Maritime students were on the stage as panelists presenting the papers. We had HIMT students participating, presenting the papers. Amet was not represented. I think only 2 people actually were part of the audience as delegates, but not anything more than that. So I would request and suggest you need to have more participation in such competition in presenting of papers. I believe somebody's paper was so good that it was being sent to the University of Thailand for presenting. So we have such stalwarts and such good people who can work in this. So why not? Sometimes you need to talk your walk. You just don't do things and not get it represented properly. So I think IMA can facilitate that. Technology committee, it works to manage technical solutions. You will have hobbies, technical hobbies, non-technical hobbies, you have projects, etc., which you want us to encourage by financially funding it or getting the expertise to oversee the project or whatever way we can always do that. So that's something which we do. This committee is the first point of contact for any internet-related issues which you may have, getting access to the libraries, the webinars, workshops, etc., which are online. Then e-books also I mentioned, which are all available. So basically, this is a technology committee which does. So as I mentioned, I will give the presentation and you can then make best use of such committees and the facilities available. The last committee is the student coordination committee. So in case I was mentioning very in detail last session also, we have a mentorship program for students who are interested. So if you feel you need grooming in say, you are on for placement, when you go for placement, how to present yourself, what does the placement officer look for, what is the criteria of certain companies, how you can be geared up for such requirements. Basically you all are there, you are aware of certain things, but what is really looked at or what is trusted upon, which can make you a preferred candidate compared to any other candidate. So that's all we do guidance in the mentorship program. Or how to appear for competency exams, like your class 4 exams after you come back. So what is the question likely asked, how to be prepared for the orals, or certain etiquettes, manners, soft skills, whatever is mentorship program can be specifically related to your queries. So you have a one-to-one mentor who may be not in close proximity, may not be. So if he's online, he will guide you accordingly and he will answer your queries, resolve your issues and make you better for whatever is work. And also get a participation in the branch activities. So you are directly linked to the Chennai branch. So you will get associated with Chennai branch, has their own share of technical seminars. As I mentioned, WMTC was there, workshops, webinars, whatever they have, some other cultural program also. So I can participate in that in a much greater way. And also assist in the soft skills program. We have a lot of soft skills program also which we do for mental wellness, how to be congenial on the shape, when you have multicultural people, so how to adapt to the circumstances, because it is sometimes difficult. You say you are Indian national, Philippine national, East European, etc. But I'll tell you, in India itself, we have such diverse culture. Go up north or go down south, the cultures are very, very different. The language spoken is different. So how to adapt we have multiple cultures and sometimes it can be challenging to adapt to that. So how to get used to that also, certain things which we also tell about or have sessions on that. These are the specific questions given by one of your management person. So this is what I am answering directly, and then you can ask me many more questions. Benefits of membership is all what I have been telling you about, so this is all in details. Anybody is aware of what is IMO of competition? Nobody knows what is IMO of competition, which is being held consistently for last 4 years. Nobody has heard about it? Nobody? That's really sad. Because you are sure will participating in that, so you are already second year students, so this year or last year you would have participated in that. So this IMO competition is a competition which is conducted by IMU, Indian Maritime University, and it is basically on the lines of how you present papers at IMO. Everybody knows what is IMO? International Maritime Organization, London. They are part of the UN for maritime requirements. So that is IMO. So there various countries present papers based on the requirement what they have. So they have various categories. They have MEPC, MSc, HCW, and various other subcommittees. So we present papers on behalf of a company of a country based on the requirements. So the delegation will go from India. So this is a competition where students are made aware how to make papers for such delegates, which is presented by delegation from India, say, or you can be from a developed country like Europe, you can be from France or Norway. You represent a particular country, so accordingly make a paper based on how the situation there. Then that paper, if it's shortlisted, then you come in the semi-finals. In semi-finals, you have to also present the paper. So then you convert it into a presentation format. So your presentation skills are seen. Then your orator skills are seen because you will speak about your paper. So we give you exposure to that. So this is a very, very successful competition which has been held for the last 4 years. It just got concluded 3 weeks back for this year. The next again it will be there, so you have a chance to do it. And I would urge Amet management to participate largely and have the students submit the papers for scrutiny. So that's the IMO competition. Publishing papers. So if you are interested and believe some from the previous session have published papers, so you have published papers which you all want to be published in MER, Marine Engineering Review, which is IMEM quarterly newsletter, or in any other magazine or any other place where you all feel appropriate, we can help do that. And it's something which is, if your paper is good, it will get that much wider publicity, you will get awards, etc. etc. MER is the in-house Marine Engineering Review magazine where all technical papers or technical articles are printed, and this can include any article written by you all which is approved by the editor, then it is printed in that particular magazine. So I would encourage you all to write papers, submit to the MER editor. At the moment, the editor is Mr. Raju Balaji, Dr. Raju Balaji, who is the Pro VC of IMU. But after that, shortly we are going to have Rishikesh Narasimhan, who is also Chennai based, and he works for L&D Shipbuilding. So he is going to be the editor again. And probably he is going to be the editor once again because he was the editor before Dr. Raju Balaji also. So these are some of the things I felt. And MER access, of course, we will provide the link. The soft copies will be sent to you all as and when it is published, and it will be sent to all the students. I think you all have having email IDs, which will be there with Takshita or whoever is working on it, and we will make sure that it is sent to her or any other representative of the student subcommittee here, and it will be sent to all of you all. And also the website or the library site link. So that also. These are the two things which I will do immediately, but any other things also will be collaborating closely to facilitate all of it. This basically ends my question. You can close it off now because that's the end of it. And I will submit to you all to ask me any questions you all feel appropriate to ask, or if you want to know anything, or if you also have suggestions, maybe you have suggestions where we can improve the way we are functioning, we can do better for the students, maybe you have something which is not covered in whatever we are doing. I would be happy to take the suggestion back and probably look at implementing it in the near future. So thank you so much, that's all from my side, but as I said, next session can be the question answers which we can take on. One by one, just get up, identify yourself, name, which year, whatever, etc., and then what is the question. And feel free to ask questions because this is I'm here to appease your queries, appease your doubts, make you feel more comfortable and justify why I'm here and justify why you should be student members of Imei. Yes, take the mic please.
I am Infant Raja. I am from being married in second year. What are the scholarship and benefits by getting this IME membership?
Scholarship, we don't give any scholarship as such. There is no direct scholarship.
Is there any discount?
Discount for what? On 767 is on discount? No, I don't think we are doing that at this moment. We are making available the courses. Scholarships and all are there are some scholarships which are given. Sorry, let me correct myself. There are some scholarships which are given to students as part of the career development subcommittee. So you have to approach Mr. Mohan Pal Singh, that you can note it down, and tell us what you are doing, etc. Because we give around 25 scholarships per year. So there are scholarships which we give for students for the studies or any specific courses you want to do, but that is based on certain criteria. So I will share with you the criteria. I will get it from the career development subcommittee. So we can share with them and tell them what is the criteria for getting such scholarships.
Thank you, sir.
I request others to just keep silent so that we keep the interest sustained. You can always gossip at lunchtime. We have just 45 to 50 minutes to go for lunch. Yes, sir. Anybody? I was bombarded with questions in the last session. To do that.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
So myself Shafik Sangupta. I'm a second year student. I'm from Jharkhand. So, what are the benefits of publishing papers, and how can we, to be very frank, we don't know how to do paperwork and how to publish a paper. So, how we can get benefit from Imei? Would they be helping us or any, they will be mentoring us how to publish a paper and how we can represent our country?
So, as I mentioned, IMO competition is basically about writing papers. So, that's where actually you get guidelines. Your mentors who teach you, mentors are experts in the industry, who teach every team how to make the papers, how to go about it, what are the guidelines, what are the requirements, what are the confinements within which you write a paper. And advantage of writing a paper, it's a thing that you are, it's your passion, it's your hobby. So it is only going to add value to your knowledge because you're going to research on the topic, you're going to find out details, and you are the one who is doing it. So the advantage of writing a paper is only that you enhance your knowledge, but how to do it is given the guidelines, etc., and which are easily available to you when you take part in such competitions.
Thank you, sir.
The apology for the question or for the answer? Both. His question shall to be or not to be. And if I ask the question is okay, you're not going to embarrass yourself.
I'd like you to share some sample papers also with all of us because the students sitting over here are just second years. They're not much aware about how to write the paper.
We have the paper for the last competition which was held.
Yes.
So we can share with you the topics and say that this is the topic, these are the papers which won the award. So we'll share, rather than sending all the papers, I can share those prize winning ones. can do that.
That will be beneficial for us. Thank you so much.
Put it in that to-do list so that we will have it take care of.
Good morning, sir. So I am Ray Kumar of Imei second year. I have to ask that as a student, do we have the access of local center or we have to take that?
The student subcommittee is centralized in the head office. Like I'm the chairman of the student subcommittee, but your direct access is through the local branch for your queries. But as I mentioned, I'm keeping it open. Your student subcommittee representative can directly get in touch with the student subcommittee in IMEI, and so we're not limiting to the branch. The branch is your easiest way to get things, but we are also available to facilitate your requirements. So we have kept it two ways at this moment.
Okay, sir. Sir, what are the facilities which we, as a student, I can take advantage? I can take advantage to visit in your branch, local branches. What I can get?
Nothing much in the local branch. Everything is nowadays e-driven. So you have technical papers, libraries, webinars, etc. Unless it's a small office, the local branch office is the office, so you can't get to too much there. Everything is available online. The IMEI house in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, that has hard copies of library books, training courses are held there, the MEO course, etc., etc. But local branch is only a facilitating branch where they have the meetings and coordination, etc. is done through them. You will not be able to get much by just visiting the branch.
Thank you, sir.
The girl sitting in front there don't have any questions. Are you going to become members or not members? You have seen the studious time. So, should we close the session? So, if no more questions, if anything is there, you can pass on to Takshita and the team, and they will probably ask us, and we will always respond back. So, we'll hand on back to the organizers. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and
Now I call upon Cadet Ganesh Kumar for giving vote of thanks.
Good morning everyone. On behalf of Amet University, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Mr. David Pilwarkar, Chairman of IMEI Mumbai branch, for sharing his invaluable knowledge and insight with us today. Your lecture on the empowering professional skills with IMEI membership benefits was not only informative but also thought-provoking, and we are certain all of us have gained a deeper understanding of the subject. We are truly grateful for the time and effort you have to be taken with us today, sir. I thank the Department of Marine Engineering and Institute of Marine Engineers for taking initiative to conduct this session. A special thanks to all the honorable persons on the dais, the faculties and the cadets for their active engagement, and everyone who has worked behind the scenes to make this session possible. I also thank Chief Engineer Bhupati Bhaskaran sir for guiding us for this event, and Sharma sir for special thanks to all the cadets of Marine Engineering Department. Thank you.
Now, all good things must come to end. I hope that we will bring this knowledge and skills we gain to everyone around us and prove them that the world is a better place to live if we only apply our learnings in a good way. This is MC and my team signing off. Thank you.